Hello, and welcome to our Ultima Vota pitch. My name is Michael Hendel.
I'm Cedar Tibbles.
I'm Ellie Blaber.
And I'm Siobhan Reed. Ultima Vota is a fast-paced bullet hell that brings new life to the genre in the form of a fantasy setting and interesting mechanics such as a dodge roll and player power-ups. These are tied together with a strong story theme and unique cel-shaded visuals.
In Ultima Vota's story, the Earth has been destroyed by a parasitic alien race. Humanity, while doomed, poured the last of their people's magic into creating a creature that could avenge them and protect the universe. This dragon travels to Proxima b, a planet where the natives are already engaged in a losing battle with the parasites in order to turn the tide. The game includes some unique mechanics, such as a dodge roll that grants brief invulnerability. By dodging through enemy bullets, the player can charge up a Zen power-up to gain temporary invulnerability. By killing enemies, the player can charge up their Vengeance power-up, allowing them to shoot a powerful laser. These mechanics, more specifically the dodge roll, may seem to make the game easier, but their existence allows for new and more challenging attacks and attack patterns to be introduced that wouldn't otherwise be possible in a bullet hell.
The sound design of the game is made to feel grounded and immersive experience, including simple things such as rushing water and of the wind in the dragon's ears. The enemy's sounds are made to be otherworldly and alien-like, while also feeling menacing and powerful with their attacks. And the boss uses sound effects that help give scale to its size and its monstrosity, as well as its power as it rips its way out of the water or as it attacks you. On the opposite side, the player's sounds are more ethereal and pure sound, matching its origin as the last hope for humanity, still powerful. The dodge roll mechanic opens up new gameplay options and the ability to have more enemy attacks. These fit in well with the Zen and Ring mechanics, which reward players for playing in a way. The game blends the sci-fi and fantasy genre, which opens it up to a wider audience, dragons, fantasy, bullet hells, which are generally underused in the hell genre. The story is a lot more present than most bullet hells, having an impact on mechanics and a present environment that adds to the experience. The bosses combine traditional boss elements such as phased attacks, along with interesting visuals, boss fights engaging and impressive.
Ultima Vota's target audience has no age limit and instead focuses on long-term fans of the bullet hell genre, a fandom always on the hunt for new games. It maintains a sci-fi theme to avoid alienating pre-existing fans, while it draws in newer players through the implementation of modern mechanics such as the dodge roll. The target devices for this game are the PlayStation 3 and PC. Further support for other consoles, such as the Xbox 360, won't be hard to implement. It is intended as a single-player game with the rating of PEGI 12.
The art style shows purposeful contrast between the 3D assets with the stylized cel-shaded visuals and the hand-painted assets such as the visual effects. The 3D models are unwrapped onto gradient textures, consistent for all of the creatures in the game, ensuring that the parasites and the dragon look like they exist in the same world. The parasite models are intentionally modular, using the same base mesh and adding on spikes and textures to represent a different mechanic. This could open up the possibility of using a lone base mesh as an even lower difficulty enemy, or a combination of spikes creating a completely different enemy. The bullets and other visual effects are hand animated and painted. Some look more 3D like the slime ball and the wake, and others flashy like the laser and light bullets to appear more impactful. The hit visual effect is also 2D animated to ensure that it feels satisfying to successfully hit a parasite, and so that you can clearly tell when a bullet has made contact.
As far as competitors and inspirations go, Ultima Vota draws on a number of other indie games. For gameplay, we look to Fury and Touhou, with Fury representing the more modern side of our gameplay and Touhou being the traditional bullet hell mechanics. For visuals, we look to Abzu for its clean colour palette and water visuals, and Sunless Skies for its 2D effects and deep parallaxing backgrounds.
Thank you for listening to our pitch. We hope you enjoyed.